This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at the Copper Box here for Groves versus De Louisa. With me, second time today I've seen you, Anthony Ogogo. You was quite horrible to me earlier on.
I wasn't. I just told you, I've got a whole new attitude. I'm back in the boxing gym, I'm training hard.
I saw you training hard today. I was grafting.
Could you tell that my shoulder was bad on the pads? Could you tell I had a bad shoulder? I was recovering from a bad shoulder.
I could tell you recovering from one rather than it being a bad shoulder. You were still sort of moving relatively well, but you could tell that maybe some after effects still there.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's lingering, but it's no, I've worked hard. I've worked hard for months now, months and months. People haven't seen the hard work. People don't see the hard work that goes in there behind the scenes. I've grafted. It's brought out a whole new side of me. I'm hungry for success. I'm hungry to knock guys out. I'm just ready to get back in the ring and kick ass.
Is it frustrating to you that every time we have an interview, you're always talking about an injury that that you've had or still recovering from?
It's honestly, as a fighter, you think you're unbreakable. You think like your whole body's impenetrable. You think you're bodyproof. You're bulletproof. And I have for the longest time. And I've just had really, really bad luck. And people said to me, "Oh, you're injury prone." And I get where they're coming from. I've just had two really bad injuries, one after the other, and it's like, finished?
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I've had really, really bad cards dealt to me. But do you know what? I'm not going to sit and talk about it. I'm gonna crack on. I'm gonna work hard. And like I said, mate, through this bad, unfortunate time of injury, I'm still here. The bad luck I've had, a lot of fighters would have given up because there's times I couldn't even bend my elbow after the shoulder operation. The surgeon messed up halfway through the operation. I was going to deal with his mess up. So yeah, it's probably back next couple of months. A lot of guys. I am blowing my own trumpet, but fuck it. A lot of guys would have thrown in the towel and given up. I'm still here. I'm at the boxing. I've got that swagger back in my walk. I've got that. It sounds really cheesy, but like the eye of the tiger back and watching the middleweights here, thinking, oh, I want some of this. This is what I want. And yeah, man, I'm in the gym working hard, training hard, and I can't wait to get back in the ring. And like I said, kick some serious fucking ass.
I read some quotes the other day, so not to misquote you, can you refer back to some comments you made about Billy Joe Saunders?
All the champions. So I was talking to Gavin Glicksman, a very good journalist who works for the Sun Boxing. I was chatting to him. And he was saying, oh, where are you at the minute? I went, I'm back in the gym, I'm training, I want to get back in the ring ASAP. He says, who are you after? So obviously, as a fighter who wants to become the best middleweight on the planet, I want to fight the world champions, I want to beat them all. He said, what do you make of the world champions right now? I said, Golovkin's a great champion, he's a very, very good champion, he bashes everyone up, he's very, very good. I said, but he's 33, in 2.5 years' time when I'm at that top level, he'll be either moved up, moved down, or on the decline. I said, Canelo, he's a very good champion. He's a very, very good champion. He's strong. Wouldn't say he's a real middleweight, but he's a good champion. He'll be there for a few years. He's quite young. He said, well, what about Saunders? I went, he's a good fighter. I don't think he's a great champion. I think he's okay. He's a good fighter. Nicked the belt of Andy Lee. Obviously, dropped him in round 3 a couple of times. And Andy Lee, I thought boxed terribly. I think he's a good fighter, Andy Lee. I thought he boxed really, really badly, wrong tactics, and he almost retained it. Almost forced a draw. So I said, oh, we've seen him win one decent fight. I said he's a good fighter. I said 100% healthy. No one's seen me 100% healthy. I said in 6 months, I'd fight Billy Joe Saunders. I'd fight him at the end of the year for a world title. Why wouldn't I? I want to become a world champion. And like anybody, I'll get into that ring thinking I'd beat him. I don't think. Give me 6 months. I think I'll beat Billy Joe Saunders. I think I'll beat anybody domestically in the clear straight run. Let me string 5, 6 fights together. Let me finally get some momentum behind my belt. I think I'll beat anybody, including Billy Joe Saunders, even though I think he's a good fighter. I think in 18 months' time, 2 years' time, I'll be ready for anybody in the world. Everyone at home, who I do a bit of work with BoxNation now on a Friday. I do Charlie's Web, and I'm very honest, and that's why they want me on, because they'll ask me an opinion of a fighter, and I'll tell them. People at home saying, oh no, what's he doing saying he'll be Saunders in 6 months? I don't blame him for thinking I'm mad, because nobody's seen the best of me. In the Olympics, nobody did. I had some crazy, upsetting personal stories going on, but I was there. I went through so much adversity and I was there. and I still got a medal, despite everything I went through. No, not one other boxer on that squad in the Olympics, in any sport, could have went through what I was going through and got a medal. That's what I believe. As a pro, I've been destabilised by injury after injury, adversity after adversity, yet I'm still here. I'm still here, I'm still fighting. I've gone through all the hard work and I'm still here, I'm still hungry, I'm more hungry than ever. So nobody's seen the best of me yet. When I get back in the ring and knock guys out, people will be like, do you know what, he's the real deal, because I am the real deal. I am the star of the show, and yeah, we'll see. And my claims are saying I'll beat Billy Joe Saunders within 6 months. People will realise that's not some deluded fool chatting shit. That's somebody who believes in himself, who's worked hard, who's come through a lot of adversity, and is going to go on and do great things. Do I think I'll fight Billy Joe in 6 months? No, because I've had 8 fights, and they probably won't want to take the fight because what's he got to gain from it? I get it. I get how boxing works. Do I think he'll have a few domestic defences in the next 6 to 12 months? I think he will, because he ain't good enough to fight Golovkin yet. He ain't good enough to fight Canelo yet. I don't think he's good enough to fight someone like Danny Jacobs yet. But so if the WBO can sanction a fight for Jimmy Kelly and Liam Smith to fight for the world title, there you go, they can sanction me to fight for the WBO world title. So, mate, yeah, let me have 6 months of being active, fighting, knocking guys out, getting some experience, and then I'll fight anybody domestically. That's Saunders, that's Eubank Jr., that's Spike O'Sullivan.
Okay, well, first things first, the shoulder's got to fully heal.
Yeah, it's still
and you've got to get back active again before, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, people, he's just got his 15 seconds of fame. Well done, son. Yeah, of course, I've got to get in the ring and start knocking guys out and winning fights, first and foremost. That's what I've got to do before anybody takes me seriously. If Billy Joe Saunders watches this, again, I'm not even criticising him. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. I like his style. If they're thinking, you know, what's that guy been smoking crack? I get it. I haven't done it in the ring yet, but I will do it in the ring. And then in this short space of time, people will be saying, like I said a minute ago, oh, this guy is the real deal.
Time will tell. All right, well, listen.
You don't seem convinced, KUGAN. You don't seem convinced. You got a little crescendo in your voice.
No, listen. Hold on a minute.
Mate,
I'm not. Oh, listen. I'm not doubting your ability or your talent or anything, but.
My last fight, I fought 4.5 rounds against a tough Ukrainian with a hard head who was every bit as good as Sergei Kamitsky, with one arm. And I won every single round of the fight. Haven't lost, even with my bad Achilles, my bad shoulder, haven't lost a round as a pro yet. I've had, what, 50 odd rounds, haven't lost a round. In my last fight, I won every single round with one arm, 4.5 rounds with one arm. And my attitude is, when the final bell went, a lot of guys would have went, oh, thank God I'm through that, I've won the fight. I've got through the fight without pulling out because I was in absolute searing pain. My initial reaction after the fight, I was pissed off I didn't stop the guy. So I wasn't happy I got through the fight, I wasn't happy I won the fight, I wasn't happy that my arm was still intact, it wasn't hanging off. I was pissed off I didn't win the fight by knockout. So that speaks volumes to my mental strength, I think, and my, yeah, just me. Anyway, I want to short you now, I want to go.
Anthony Ogogo, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon, and hope he heals quickly and see you back in the ring soon.
Cool, take care, see you in a bit.
Thank you very much.